What's good, baby? Today we're at the BookWorm, a locally used bookstore, and let's get to reading. Hi, today we're at the BookWorm, a locally used bookstore, and here we have Eli. Eli, hi, how are you?
Good, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, thank you. So I have a little bit of an issue. When I was a kid, I used to be really into reading. I could read books, multiple books a week, but as I started to get older, my passion for reading would disappear. I would get distracted by other things. Is there any kind of tips or advice you can give me so I can get back into my passion?
I would say definitely find a book that sounds interesting, that's gonna hold your interest. Just kind of trial and error until you find something that's really gonna get you back into it.
All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of a quiz. Brian has 3 questions about 3 different authors and wants to see who can guess them.
All right, here we go. First one. Ready? The Great Gatsby.
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
So I had these books here, and I saw online that you guys have a trade-in policy. Could you explain that a little bit?
Sure. Since we charge 50% off the cover price for paperbacks and 75% off for hardcovers, I'll give you 25% and 12.5% in-store credit, respectively.
Okay.
Second question. Dune.
Frank Herbert.
All right, it looks like I lost. So I was walking by this blind date with the book section earlier, and I wanted to talk to Eli a little bit more about it. Eli, how long have you guys been doing this? Because I believe you were one of the first people I ever saw do this.
And we've been doing it since we opened.
Wow.
My wife saw the idea online and loved it, and thought this is a great way to get people to not judge a book by its cover or by the author.
So how many blind dates have you set up?
We've sold almost 300 since we opened, and that was in less than a year.
That's a lot of blind dates.
So it is a lot of blind dates.
All right, this is the this is the final one. Yeah, and if this one's worth 3 points. So if you get this one, you win. All right, here we go. Les Mis.
Ooh.
Last name starts with an H.
Some French guy.
It's 4 letters.
Hugo?
Yep. He wins.
Yay!
Caustin
I think that was given to him, but okay. So how do you get a majority of, your stock of books?
Most of our books come through the door. Customers bring them in to trade in.
Okay.
That way they get, they're already getting 50% off the books, and then they trade their books in, so they get basically another 50% off. So it's
Does that happen pretty frequently?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a good way to build our inventory while building a repeat customer base.
We're back with another Tub Talk challenge. Eli just destroyed me in his knowledge of authors, so I'm gonna try to make a comeback. In this one right here, we're gonna be trying to write our own synopsis for any kind of book that we want to create. We have a 5-minute challenge. He's gonna be writing his own, I'm gonna be writing my own, and we'll see at the end of the 5 minutes who can write the better story.
Tom was missing for 5 years when he showed back up in his hometown, but all was not right. His wife remarried his brother, and his kids have no idea who he is. As he re-enters society, bodies start dropping, and everyone is suspicious of Tom. Could his homecoming be a sign of the apocalypse? Tom brought his demons, literally, back with him and destroyed the town.
Wait a second.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that the same storyline of a book up there with a blind date?
I don't think so.
Yeah, look at this right here.
Mine's not funny, though.
He thought he was leading a pretty normal life until people started to drop dead around him. Apparently, he's been recruited for a new job that he didn't even apply for. Death. Interesting. Obviously, it's better than mine.
Let's see what yours is. I bet I'll read yours.
Tom disappeared for 5 years. No, John was miserable, downright miserable. You would think the farm life would be peaceful, but John would have to disagree. He's got it all: wife, kids, his own property. What more could a man ask for? All was well until he snapped and left in the middle of the night. John is in search of something new. Riding into the town on horseback, he is met by a gang of outlaws. Shoot to kill. John wakes up unaware of a sudden victory, ready to... And that's where that ended. Based off of the Tub Talk challenges, Eli is the winner. And he's going to be the new honorary host of Tub Talk. Got to give up the belt. It was fun while it lasted, but, sometimes you just got to move on to something better.
Today's trip to the BookWorm went a little different than I expected. But regardless, I still had a great time. Originally, I thought that I was just going to pick up some books. But somehow I ended up in a literary competition with Eli. And I lost, big time. Now let's see what that mystery book is all about. The Dirty Job by Christopher Moore. Looks like an interesting book. It's going to be an interesting read. It's a book of many words, and I'm a man of none. So remember, folks, life's a tub, so bathe in it.